To this meantime tonight, the I-77 South Express Lanes proposal was back in focus as the Charlotte community and state transportation officials came face to face to discuss the project.
This comes after months of tensions from community members and groups that they say from their neighborhoods that they're going to be impacted by this expansion. They have now called for this project to stop altogether. Jesse Pierre shows us how this meeting actually went.
NCDOT says tonight's meeting was about collaboration. The agency says it is committed to working with the community on the proposed I-77 South Express Lanes project, adding that a new engagement center will help residents share their concerns. Still, neighbors say they worry that the project will move forward at their expense and say they do not trust the process.
Our goal and priority right now in this phase of the project is simply to listen, to hear from the community, to hear from council members.
The I-77 South Express Lanes project has been discussed for more than 2 decades. Leaders saying it is meant to address growing congestion along one of Charlotte's busiest corridors where commuters spend an average of 41 hours a year sitting in traffic. Thursday at the Transportation Planning and Development Committee meeting, NCDOT laid out its next steps, a new engagement center,
Where folks can come and see the project team, learn about the project, learn about what community enhancement opportunities could look like.
NCDOT says right now the design is still in its early stages, only about 10 to 15% complete. A final design is not expected until late 2027. Leaders say the community feedback could shape improvements like bike pedestrian connections, green spaces, economic opportunities, and that final design.
We want to provide an opportunity for reliable travel times, but we have to do that in a way that works for the community.
But opposition remains strong from some residents, especially in the historic West Charlotte neighborhoods, especially regarding the elevated lanes.
Mainly it's going to provide pollution, noise, and tear down our housing value. They need to figure out a way to come up with and make a way for any toll lanes to be moved and rerouted and not come through the neighborhood.
Robert Dawkins with Action NC, an advocacy group, says they're not confident with the steps forward.
And if the plan's not acceptable, we're going to keep having problems with it. And don't believe that we will just stop at this. We will go all the way to standing in front of bulldozers.
NCDOT says more presentations and community meetings are expected. Jesse Pierre, WCNC Charlotte.